American Lion is back doing these reaction things by ourselves. This time we are reacting to Gia, who is a member of the Brown Eyed Girls. I really like the Brown Eyed Girls. I haven't dived super deep into the Brown Eyed Girls, but I think I've dived deeper than like most people. Um, I do listen to like most of their songs. I just don't like kind of go back to learn more about them. But they are a group that I think everybody should at least listen to a little bit because they are kind of the OGs of the at least the girl group world kind of. Well, they're like I guess they're second gen, so they're not like Finkel, but you know, I feel like everybody should be listening to them because they did some things that were a little different and kind of pioneered some different aesthetics in K-pop, especially with girl groups. This solo is, I know it's got Moonbyul from Mamamoo on it. She does the rapping, I think, because Gia is the lead singer in Brown Eyed Girls. So she skews more singing stuff. She's got a really great voice, so that's why. But like also, it was written either entirely or in part by IU, which is really cool too. Mm-hmm. Like, so this is gonna be like a really good mix of people. I'm really excited because I do like them a lot, and I do like Gia's voice a lot. So I'm really excited to hear it. I liked the last solo she put out before their Revive album. It was a little bit more like kind of like bluesy or jazzier, and I don't know if she's gonna go this way with this one because I haven't watched any of the previews, didn't really read up past who was writing on it and stuff, especially because I feel like it was just announced like a couple weeks ago, and then
we're here. It feels like it.
Oh yeah, I'm terrible at introducing us. We are the Certified Noonas. 2 out of the 4 of the Certified Noonas. We are normally a podcast. I think that should be like pretty clear by now that this is just a podcast, and we're not really good at this reaction thing.
This is not our typical shtick.
No, we're kind of just doing these like because it's fun, and people were coming out, and like we had some time. It's not going to be our like normal thing by any means. Because we touched briefly on this in the past, but it kind of, you lose something doing these reactions and not just like watching the music video yourself. Like, I kind of miss that. So I'm sorry if you really like these. I don't know how many more I'm gonna do. I don't know. Do you have anything you want to say about Brown Eyed Girls? I know you haven't like gone deep into them or anything.
I have not gotten deep into it. When a handful of months ago, it's a while now, pre-pandemic days back in the day. I think I stumbled across some of their stuff, and I think I remember messaging you, and I was like, whoa, I didn't know they were so kind of edgy. And maybe I'm sure people would take that like ironically. I'm not meaning it ironically. I was surprised by, and I guess I can admit, since I typically skew to boy group, like there's periods of time that I try to try some of the older girl groups. I try to expose myself more to that because I haven't listened to that much of it. And so when I was checking out their music videos and stuff, I was like, whoa, they're really cool. Like I really, really enjoyed them. So
yeah, they don't hold back on a lot of their stuff, which I find is fun. And it's like them. It's not like a company pushed thing. It's like that's them. Oh. And they've been been around for the longest time. They're literally the longest running girl group that's been together. And they kind of just like every few years pop up and do some things and then do some solo stuff, especially with Diane.
I feel like that's almost a really precious thing just because so many girl groups are no more. Like,
I know. I think it also speaks to how they were brought together because they weren't like trainees at the company together. They were kind of just like brought in as like found one person. I can't remember the exact details of like who it was, but it was like one person, and then like say Gia was like, hey, I know this other person that go to school with or know in passing, and then kind of all came together that way as opposed to like kind of forced group, which I think tends to be better in the long run. Like, you kind of don't force people together. They kind of come naturally and then kind of works. Not to say that it doesn't work with any of the like put trainees together and come out with product, but I feel like there's something a little bit, like fun, and like it just kind of helps with their like the way that they mesh with each other if they already know the person's personality outside of
they don't have to go through learning all that.
Yeah, and like outside of like the craziness that is a training schedule. So
right, I'm glad they're still around. Like
I am too. I really am.
Whenever I think this last time when they kind of popped back up with the comeback, I was like, that's awesome. I don't think I knew that they were really that active, so it was really nice to see them, and they did great performing on like the sketchbook show and stuff. They did a really good job.
Yeah. Cool. So I think we should listen to the music video.
I'm intrigued by these video titles.
I know. Aquamarine.
She's the Man. What a Girl Wants.
Is it gonna be retro? I wasn't expecting it to be so bright. I'm sure the lyrics aren't bright at all. Do they have Walmart in Korea, or was this filmed in America?
Yeah, I was like intrigued by that. I'm loving like the rebelliousness.
Yeah.
It's like really understated.
Yeah. I really like that pantsuit that she has on, the green one.
Pretty.
That must be like the color, this like blue-green color, because it's like showing up everywhere. I really wish there were subtitles on this.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm missing out on a ton of the stuff just because I don't understand it.
Because it's pretty obvious that she's probably singing about,
Yeah, kind of going against the like being a good girl and like being like, kind of like labeled and like boxed into what a girl is supposed to be.
Right. But it was cute too.
Yeah, the video is cute. Like I like the styling of it and like the retro vibe to it.
I always think about buying a loaf of bread. The important thing is I can buy what I like. Then I'm sweet red bean bread, yummy yummy. That was like part of the rap. I always find it interesting, like when, and I know that I feel like girl groups do this. Well, I feel like girl groups do this more, but I might put my foot in my mouth later. When the message of the lyrics is very intentionally opposite of like the tone of the song.
Yes. But I think it's like in this song it's intentional. Like it's obviously intentional, like to put on like kind of the facade, but really like I can do what I want. I don't have to be a good girl. I don't have to be a nice girl. I don't have to like be told what I can and can't eat or can and can't buy,
but it's still a bright song. It's not as if it was a combative tone to the song as it was being sung.
I think it works with the music video too because it's so bright, like cheery, and then all the candy and then the bright colors.
It is fun.
Yeah, it's a fun song. I really wasn't expecting that type of song. I mean, like I guess because I was expecting like from her past and like especially the last single, which was like very dark and got zombies or vampires and very like very dark.
Very opposite of this.
Yeah, like even just dark in the like her like the music and her full voice is kind of more richer. You could really think immediately that IU wrote this song even without the subs. That's true. You can tell that it's an IU song. It does have that like feel of an IU song. Maybe that's why I'm like it's like throwing me off like as a JeA's song or a Brown Eyed Girl song because it's like definitely an IU song. I like it. It's a good like summer song though. It's definitely like bright enough to be a summer song. It's fun. It's catchy. It kind of gets in your head the more you play it. Critical on Soompi, where they talk about JeA talks about the song, and she says that I want to convey a message to those who have no reason not to be confident. After working with so many credible artists, I also received good energy to perfect this song. It says, there are often times when I see younger friends hesitate to do what they want out of fear that people around them will disapprove. However, if you live your life as someone else, you eventually get a reality check. Even if you get disapproval now, you have to go after the things you want. That's how you become happy. And then she says that she asked IU to write the lyrics after only giving her the keyword power confidence without any other comment. However, she still wrote such a good song and relatable lyrics. The double Y in the title represent greed was also IU's idea. I want to thank IU and Moonbyul for making me the cool uni.
Aww.
That's adorable.
Putting that in the context, like the message that she was trying to convey, putting that in the context of like, if you're a K-pop idol, like a girl K-pop, but that world is just so tough. Like I can never even imagine. And so like,
yeah,
that message to her peers, like her younger peers.
Yeah, I think it's a good message. It's like not only to like the public itself, but like also to who are looking up to her, and like, you know, like she's big in the industry, like whether she's, you know, continuously does stuff or not. So like the people, the idols, especially some of the girls, definitely looked up to her as one of their role models. So it's good to have someone in the industry saying those things and purposely doing it, you know? Like she came into this song with the intention of doing that.
Yeah, it's here is the song, I tried to put this spin on it. It's like, no, like this is what I was trying to convey. And then IU took it and ran with it. So that's really cool. Just good.
Yeah. So definitely check out the music video. I have it linked below. Also listen to all of the other Brown Eyed Girls, JeA's songs. We are podcast, as I said in the beginning, certifiednoonas.com or any of your favorite platforms. We're there. We talk about all Asian entertainment, not just Korean music. So if you're into, you know, dramas or Japanese dramas or Japanese music and Chinese music and all that stuff, we talk about it. They're pretty varied and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to. Like this video, that would be really great. And let us know if you like this video too. Okay. Bye.
Bye.